When you sign up for a Michelin dining kitchen, kita punya hierarchy kan. Everybody must begin from the kitchen.
Masukin dari kitchen?
Yeah, for example, Meadowwood, yeah. They made me to stand at the corner in the kitchen just to watch 3 straight days. I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't touch anything. I couldn't talk to anybody.
Nah, tip itu kalau di US, kalau nggak salah budayanya itu 20% dari total bill.
Minimum 20%. Yes.
Minimum? Oke, misalnya bill gue $200. Jadi gue harus kasih tipnya minimum $40.
Yep.
Mahal.
Don't forget the tax, bro.
Nice.
Di Amerika, it's very, very extremely important if you have restaurant to have insurance. Kita bayar buat work insurance itu, it's about 4-5K a month.
So about 65 to 70 million per month.
A month.
My questions is, how do you make money?
We don't.
Hey guys, gua mau kasih tahu kalian kalau RayJansonRadio Podcast lagi kolaborasi dengan Tonton yang baru aja launching aplikasinya Tonton App. Aplikasi FnB pertama dengan 7 fitur unggulan yang pastinya bisa membantu kalian untuk menjalani bisnis FnB kalian menjadi lebih mudah, lebih murah, dan efisien. Nah, buat kalian yang mau belanja mesin kopi, gelato, kitchen equipment, ataupun ingredients apapun, kalian bisa belanja di Tonton App. Dan bisa pakai kode referral dari gua, RJRTOFIN, RJRTOFFIN. Kalian bisa dapetin diskon sebesar 2,5%. Lumayan banget apalagi kalau lagi setup bisnis baru. Syarat dan ketentuan berlaku. Jangan lupa download Tonton App di App Store dan juga di Play Store. Selain itu, gue mau infoin ke kalian kalau Tonton Bootcamp is back. Kelas pelatihan profesi dan bisnis FnB tahun ini akan diisi oleh mentor-mentor dunia yang punya pengalaman dan juga prestasi internasional seperti World Barista Champion, World Brewer Champion, World Cocktails Champion, World Ambassador hingga Master Chocolatier. Catat tanggalnya yakni 4-6 November 2024 di Tonton Indonesia, Jakarta. Cari tahu tiket dan schedule-nya di website dan juga Tonton App. Jangan sampai kehabisan. Hello everybody, thank you very much for tuning into the show today. Kali ini kita kedatangan tamu jauh-jauh dari New York, Amerika. Namanya Rika. Dia adalah co-owner dan juga managing partner di restoran dan bar Meksiko di New York yang namanya Sobre Masa. Jadi kali ini kita mau berbanding cerita nih, buka restoran di Amerika, bagaimana pengalaman dia dan juga gue di sini buka dan jalanin bisnis di FnB di Indonesia. Ternyata kalau kita atau khususnya gue sering bilang buka restoran atau bisnis itu mahal banget biayanya di Jakarta. Ternyata nggak ada apa-apanya. Biaya yang harus dikeluarkan tuh jauh lebih ribet, lebih banyak dan lebih rumit kalau di New York. Dan yang kita mau bahas ini adalah budaya tipping juga yang ada di khusus spesial di Amerika. Kalau di Indonesia biasanya service charge ditambahin berapa persen, habis itu kalau mau ngasih tip ya terserah. Kalau di Amerika itu budaya yang udah harus. Kalau kalian jadi server atau pelayan di Amerika, kalau servis kalian bagus, itu bisa dikasih tip based on persentase. Bisa 20 bahkan sampai 30% dari total bill. Jadi cuan banget lah kalau jadi server front of house staff di Amerika. Oke, hope you guys enjoy the show. Jangan lupa subscribe di RayJansonRadio Podcast di YouTube, Spotify, and all other podcast platform. Juga follow kita di Instagram dan di TikTok di RayJansonRadio. And please welcome Rika dari Sobre Masa. Enjoy the show. Hey guys, sebelum kita mulai podcast kita kali ini sama Rika, itu kita mau informasi soal kolaborator baru di podcast kita. Namanya SPM Market. Mereka adalah supplier bahan baku khususnya sembako. Nah, kalian kalau nyari contohnya minyak goreng atau rempah-rempah dan masih banyak lagi bisa kontak di SPM Market. Mereka punya pengalaman lebih dari 40 tahun, so they know what they're doing. Oke, kontak SPM Market sekarang. Alright, hi Rika.
Hi Ray.
Hi.
What's cooking?
Great to finally meet in person.
It's a pleasure.
Yes.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. Buat yang belum tahu atau nggak lihat postingan kita kemarin di Instagram mereka, ini adalah co-owner dari Sobre Masa yang ada di New York, right? Oh my God.
Brooklyn, New York.
Yes. So a real New Yorker finally nih. Biasanya kita interview kalau dari luar negeri sama yang lagi kerja, ya kan? Ini pretty rare owner. So gimana caranya bisa buka restoran di New York? Mahal kan apa-apa di sana? Yeah, tell everybody about yourself first maybe.
Right, okay. My name is Rika. Lahir di Jakarta sebenarnya. Lahir di Jakarta. Moved to New York in 2005.
Okay.
2005 for school, for college. I think for many reasons, not like either personal or like a professionally career. Stayed in New York ever since.
Okay.
Yeah, stayed in New York ever since. Married to American.
Hospitality from the start.
From the serious professional career.
Yeah.
I always work in the restaurant karena kalau college kids kan di sana kan
cari duit lebih.
Kita mau shopping, kita mau keluar, makan, mau hangout, mau beli baju, mau ini kan because we need cash. So restaurant is like the fastest cash.
Ini through our research, lu pernah kerja di one of kayak award-winning restaurants juga.
Many of them, yeah.
Yeah,
Many of them. Benu, yeah.
3 Michelin star.
3 Michelin star, yeah.
Chef Corey,
right? Yeah, man.
Itu gue big fan sih, gue big fan dari dulu kayak kalau ada.
Who doesn't?
Kalau ada kayak short documentary gitu di YouTube, gue kayak keren banget nih rasanya. Benu itu di San Francisco, right?
San Francisco.
Terus
Meadowwood. Yeah, sadly the first big California wildfire. Itu kebakar.
Emangnya sekarang masih buka, right?
No, but Charter Oak is a Christopher Costa second restaurant.
Okay,
yeah. It's not the same property in the same area in Napa Valley in San Helena, tapi itu one of the most I may say is probably the prettiest restaurant I've ever worked. Beautiful.
I like the style of food yang they're cooking di Meadowwood sih. Kayak banyak foraging gitu-gitu.
Right.
Yeah.
Even when I work, when because normally we always go into training process, right? They're very adamant if the condiments, the vegetables, or anything that on the dish is taken from the farm, we have to say it.
Okay.
From our farm.
Karena lu server kan, lu yang bertugas buat.
Yeah, jadi kita memang from the GM or like the management atau even like from the chef when we have like a pre-chef, kita lagi tasting menu gitu kan. When you drop the plate to the guests, you have to mention it. Like they really adamant.
Okay.
They train you for that. So we have like every Tuesday, we have like a practice just to spiel the food. If you miss that, that will just like
okay.
You're in trouble.
You're done.
Yeah, you're in trouble.
Okay, jadi Meadowwood tuh funny thing kayak during my final days, gue tuh kerja di sini cari duit dari balik di Prancis years ago, cari duit di sini kerja whatever, udah kekumpul duit, I go and stage keluar negeri.
Yeah. Okay.
Kayak I often do that gitu for about 10 years tuh bolak-balik. Nah, tapi ada one point kan it has to stop nih. Terus ada terakhir kayak either I go back to Europe. Waktu itu pengen banget kerja di Noma kan, stage di Noma. Atau pengen banget stage di Meadowwood.
Oh gitu.
Yes. Gua almost send a CV there kayak to stage apa, tapi terakhirnya kayak
kalau kita udah kenal bisa ya, kalau kita udah kenal ya. Oh man.
Oke, jadi kita kenal tuh ya dari Instagram, guys. Terus habis itu ternyata kalau kalian ingat podcast kita sama Budi yang dia cerita dia intern for magang one day
di 11 Madison Park.
Itu through Rika, karena Rika knows a lot knows a lot of FnB people yang keren-keren.
Pak Budi.
Ceritain pengalaman kerja di restoran yang award winning seperti itu. Kayak 3 Michelin star. Oh my god.
Scary, bro.
kayak one day waktu Budi intern for one day ceritanya banyak banget
itu baru one day ya?
One day.
Belum 1 year loh.
Lah, and he learned so much kan. Terus gue mind blown aja kayak oh my god the details.
Fascinated.
Gitu kan. Gimana pengalaman lo kerja di sana?
Through network, through friends, through industry. Karena in America, FnB, that we call it, you guys can call it FnB. We just call it like industry, right? Like a restaurant industry. We know each other. The circle is too small, so that's why it's really important for you to keep your good names for that reason.
Same di sini juga komunitasnya kecil.
Scary, ya kalau dibilang scary, ini zaman dulu ya, maksudnya it's the old times before. When I was in the early 20s, when I was like 23, 25, I mean I'm 39 now, so his has passed. It's really intense. Very intense. Sometimes I had nightmare, you know, because just the training, it's really tough. Karena detailnya itu tuh sampai benar-benar make no mistake.
Kayak trainingnya tuh gimana sih? Apakah simulasi atau yang pattern. Kayak just all the servers front of house team duduk, yang GM-nya ngomong.
Enggak, jadi when you sign up for a Michelin dining kitchen, kita punya hierarchy kan. Kayak di kitchen juga ada hierarchy, ada commis.
Kalau di luar kan maitre d' apa.
Right. Kalau kita di sana, jadi nobody could become a server. Like the highest hierarchy kalau di Michelin itu captain. Okay. Or the sommelier. Right?
Okay.
Everybody must begin from the kitchen. Jadi playgroundnya itu di kitchen dulu. Nggak ada tuh itu langsung you jadi captain gitu. No. In the journey to be a captain or even just a front server, it takes months. Sometimes 1 to 2 years.
Masukin dari kitchen.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Jadi harus jadi kitchen runner. Jadi running food dulu.
Oke, nganterin makanan doang. You cannot take order. You cannot talk to the guests.
Nope.
Unless us to.
Yes.
Oke.
Jadi kayak sekolah militer kalau di fine dining itu it's like you sign up for military.
Okay.
So you start from like a private, corporal, sergeant, staff sergeant gitu.
Terus trainingnya gimana?
Trainingnya
itu jadi dari runner itu lo training.
Iya, rata-rata sih kalau training it's about like 2 weeks. 2 weeks of intense training.
Like what?
So
what
they pair. Sometimes you just I'm gonna tell you. For example, Metalwood, they made me to stand at the corner in the kitchen just to watch. 3 straight days.
Yeah.
I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't touch anything. I couldn't talk to anybody. Kalau dia tanya baru ngomong, baru boleh ngomong. So pretend this is the kitchen of the restaurant Metalwood. So they have 2 entrance and exit. So you must enter from my left side. People will enter from my left side, and you will take the plate from the right side. You cannot take a shortcut. Kalau you take a shortcut, you will get yelled. God forbid, people will do the. I mean, like your superior, right? Your manager, your captain, your sommelier, even like maybe your chef. Itu karena memang di fine dining itu it's very systematical. One single mistake, eyes on you. Gitu loh.
Kalau ada yang berubah dari sistemnya dikit,
because
gitu.
day in and day out, everything is consistent the same. So if you, excuse my French, right? If you fuck up once, people just like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? And then you just like, you feel just like kejatuhan duren, terus you masuk ke lubang gitu kan, yang oh my god gitu.
I did that for almost a week waktu gua kerja. Just watch, don't touch anything. Don't do anything.
So they made me stand up at the corner of the entrance 3 straight day. In my uniform, gitu kan. In the uniform, like can't talk, I can, you know. Tapi kan sometimes kan yang anak-anak yang front of the house gitu kan, kalau ada anak baru kan, they just like, hi, are you okay? But that's just it, you know. You can't just like stop and stand and having like chatting conversation, you know. So that's a Metalwood, right? That's Metalwood. Benu, so normally they sign you up with a trainer. So you as a trainee, you stick with one trainer.
Oh, lu ngikutin.
Yeah, so you shadow. They have all the module or this training schedule, right? This is your day 1, day 2 until you finish your training. Then you're gonna sit down. So different restaurants have a different training process, but Michelin dining is just like when you sign up for a military. Yeah.
What it takes di CV lu biar lu confident enough to apply kayak 3 Michelin gitu.
So my very first Michelin fine dining was actually Del Posto.
Okay.
I think back in the day, if you mention Del Posto, everyone would know Del Posto because it's like Mario Batali, right? And then Joseph Bastianich, who on the Italy, right? That was my very first. I don't know how did I get there. I just like, we have, there's that called culinaryagents.com. Culinaryagents.com. So if you want like every committed restaurant industry people, if you want to look for a job, you normally go to their website.
Ada platform itunya. That's good kalau ada di sini ya.
Yeah, we have Hari.com, we have Culinary Agents. Back in the day, we have Craigslist.
Okay, right? Jadi ada linknya yang khusus kulineri sih bagus banget sih.
Yeah, there's like this, I forgot what's her name. She founded this platform, a website, specifically the jobs just in the food and beverage industry.
Oh, nice.
So I got it from there, but I didn't. I think it was pretty a shock culture for me. Karena waktu pertama kan kerjanya di Ippudo.
Okay.
The Ippudo, the very first
ramen.
Ippudo ramen. The Ippudo ramen.
They have it here juga.
Yeah, so when Ippudo opened, when I worked there, it was the first Ippudo in North America, the flagship. Dari situ kan casual ya. Although Japanese is like scary, man.
Yeah.
Working for Japanese is like super strict, super disciplined. Shock culture aja buat gue yang misalnya, wah gila. Ini pakai suit and tie, drop from right, pick up from right. You have to be very poised because karena Del Posto ikan is like very old school Italian. Terus asajinya, platesnya itu yang heavy. It's very expensive, like wine glass, Zaltos, and all things. So you require to move like a ballerina, gitu loh.
Elegantly.
Yeah, elegantly, because the clients goes there. It's a high profile people, politicians, celebrity. I mean, I serve Derek Jeter. I serve like NBA players. I serve Busta Rhymes, Alicia Keys. All these are the guests who goes there. Eric Schumer, all these like high profile politicians. So we are trained. We are trained to be like, polite. The way you even speak, you can say like, yo, what's up, man? Like what you want tonight? I'm like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
They train you to have like very articulate. You have to watch your vocabulary, the way you say it. You can just like, how you doing, folks? We can't even call like guys. It doesn't apply. We have to like,
Sir, ma'am.
Sir, madame, if my captain's Italians or French, it'd be like mademoiselle, monsieur, things like that. I mean, they call in very like polite way.
Soal itu di sini, Rick, server, the front of house people yang really important juga.
Right.
And sometimes the service menurut gua more important than the food kalau di Jakarta. Itu kayak belum ke highlight aja sih. I mean service and dining room floor staff itu belum jadi kayak chef aja baru palingan like for the 5-6 years baru kayak you can live and support yourself becoming a chef loh gitu kan. Tapi dining room nih belum kayak orang-orang kayak Budi dan coworkers saya yang keren-keren itu belum ke highlight aja sih. Gitu.
Belum ke appreciate. Belum
yes.
acknowledge
masih underappreciated. I think.
Okay.
Makanya my experience waktu balik ke sini, orang-orang yang mungkin punya pengalaman seperti lu kerja di luar negeri apa, itu balik ke sini itu stay in hotels. Biasanya jarang. Even Budi is a hotel person, right? Kayak bertahun-tahun, tapi dia aja nyasar ke restoran. Gitu. Tapi banyaknya kalau di Indonesia sendiri, they still in a hotel.
I see.
Gitu. Jadi kayak the detail training service-nya itu segala macam belum nyampe ke bawah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know, man. Hotel. If you ask for hotel, do I like working in a hotel? I mean,
Not my preference kalau gua.
Yeah, me too. It's not my cup of tea because in America, hotels they tied with union.
Okay.
There's a union.
Yeah.
Restaurant, there is a union, but the relationship is different. You know, the attitude is different.
Yeah.
And in a hotel, if you work in hotel management in America, it's very hard to deal with those union people. Just for example, I'm just speaking about like management perspective and maybe a business owner. For example, your server is late all the time.
Yes.
Right? Late all the time. You better find a good damn reason to let go this person.
Iya, itu.
You can't. They are well protected by the union.
Nah, ini working budaya kerja yang menarik buat dibahas sih. This union thing. And tipping. Di US ada budaya tipping.
So everyone pet peeve is like tipping. Yeah. But it is the culture.
Ntar, gue sponsor dulu nih. Sponsor time. Oke, guys. Seperti yang kalian tahu, Janson Radio Podcast itu kolaborasi sama Tonton yang baru aja launching aplikasi terbaru mereka, Tonton App. Aplikasi FnB pertama dengan 7 fitur unggulan yang pastinya bisa membuat kalian menjalani bisnis FnB kalian dengan lebih mudah, lebih murah, dan juga lebih efisien. Bisa belanja apa aja sih di Tonton, salah satunya mesin kopi and grinder seperti di belakang kita di RayJansonRadio Radio Podcast Studio. Ada mesin kopi yang super canggih, Victoria Arduino Eagle One, dan juga grinder Eagle One Prima. Belanja di Tonton udah bisa nawar dan akan dapat personal special discount untuk pendengar RJR Radio. Nah, ini promo code-nya RJR Tonton, RJR TOFFIN. Dapatkan, udah bisa nawar, juga dapat diskon spesial lagi. Jadi uangnya bisa diinvestin di bagian lain di restoran kalian. Download Tonton App sekarang di Play Store dan juga di App Store. Oke, union dulu.
Okay.
Soalnya gue sering dengar kayak you cannot fire, she's union gitu. Kayak maksudnya apa sih?
You can, but difficult.
Union serikat kan, serikat pekerja.
Iya, serikat kerja.
Di sini kayaknya ada juga, tapi nggak seberpengaruh itu deh. Atau dikit banget yang join mungkin. Gue nggak tahu kalau di sini seefektif apa. How does it work? Union, serikat pekerja. Itu per departemen, FnB, apa serikat pekerja FnB satu, serikat pekerja apa satu, atau gimana sih? How does it work?
Kalau di union di Amerika itu kayak buruh pabrik, ada unionnya.
Nah, kalau di sini itu jelas, nggak bisa macam-macam.
Security building ada unionnya. Pekerja hotel workers ada unionnya. But if you're management, you belongs to the hotel.
Iya, kalau lu manajemen, lu bukan di serikat.
Management is always against union. It's like a versus union.
Nah, makanya.
Well, many reason why people like hotel workers want to join the union is one, most of the voted probably if you ask them is the benefits. It's the benefits for sure. Health insurance. Retirement plan.
Bukan dari hotelnya itunya ya.
You pay.
Tapi dari unionnya itu.
Right. Well, you pay union and union work with the hotel.
Lu bayar kayak membership fee ke unionnya, terus they make sure lu ada pension plan.
Exactly.
And incentive lain.
If you get an accident, right, you have to make sure that you get a worker comp, Karena di America, it's very, very extremely important if you have restaurant or hotel to have insurance for that reason. You're a chef, you get cut, jari lu copot, right? Who's gonna pay for it? Because you lost a finger, and how are you gonna work, right? That insurance, I pay about like Sobre Masa probably kita bayar insurance buat work insurance itu, if I'm not mistaken, it's about 4-5K a month.
4-5K a month, so about 65 to 70 million per month.
A month. Just to pay insurance.
Kalau
for
ada
worker.
Apa-apa. Workersnya nih ya.
Right, because it happened because we also have factory. Sobre Masa, we have a tortilla factory. There's one time our worker, 6 in the morning, Zach, my business partner, we supposed to have we have a weekly manager meeting, and it's just like, oh, you have no idea what happened. Did you hear? For 6 a.m., one of our factory worker, her finger got stuck inside the machine. Right?
Yeah, it happens.
It happens because it's a factory, it's a physical job. And then 6 a.m., I don't know. We can't ever guess. Maybe she's tired, right?
Sleepy,
she's sleepy, or she forgot something. She forgot to unplug. So basically, she tried to fix something, but she forgot to unplug the wire first from the outlet, and that makes her like run through her finger. Yeah. Right. So for that reason, you need an insurance. So that's why working for a union, even taxi driver, is for that, for life protections, all the benefits that you get from the union.
Okay. Waktu lu kerja gitu, you are a member?
No, never.
No. Okay. Iya, itu makanya di luar negeri, khususnya di US, gue denger lu buka restoran as a restaurant owner atau you work in the management, itu ribet banget gara-gara ada itu.
Yeah, it's because America is riskan liability.
Yeah.
Jadi karena di Amerika kan kalau mungkin mungkin lo pernah dengar gampang banget kalau buat ngesu orang.
Iya. Yeah.
Right?
That's what I heard.
It's also happen.
Apa-apa su.
Iya gitu. Jadi mesti kita harus punya lawyer, kita harus punya lawyer. Lawyernya, asuransinya banyak lagi, belum lagi restaurant insurance, building insurance, worker insurance, owner insurance. Owner, we have to insure ourselves.
Ini beda sama asuransi jiwa yang personal.
4 till 5 insurance that you have to pay if you want to own a restaurant.
Terus ditambah harga rent crazy. Tadi lu udah bilang harganya sih enggak, oh my god, dibandingin sama Jakarta aja sih gila. Terus habis itu workers yang paid hourly.
Ya, labor cost. Belum lagi the cost of goods.
Yes.
Ya kan, kayak cups, weekly operation logistic kayak linen, napkins for gas, toilet paper. Belum lagi food cost, ya kan. Belum lagi repair, maintenance, so all this are considered.
Kalau di sini kan tempat itu nggak terlalu, sebenarnya dibandingin sama New York ya crazy cheap gitu kan. Kalau misalnya you do linen, kalau nggak bayar laundry itu hampir nggak ada harganya di sini, murah banget kan.
Atau bisa cuci sendiri.
Atau ya beli mesin cuci. Right?
Tapi kalau di restoran
nggak bisa karena space-nya nggak ada.
Yeah.
Gue remember all the place I work in Europe ya ada. Kalau ada white tablecloth and kayak linen ya daily laundry.
Yeah, daily. There is this one of the oldest linen services. Yeah. It's called the White Plains Linen. Yeah. If you search, they've been around for more than 100 years.
Okay.
So most restaurants using their service. So mereka kirim kayak kitchen towel and guest linen. Kalau restoran yang ada tablecloth, pakai tablecloth, gitu, microfiber, anything. So you order it. That's considered the profit and losses.
Iya, dan itu necessity kan. Jadi itu udah lu nggak, you don't even think about it, kayak udah pasti pakai gitu.
Iya, karena kalau misalkan gue beli, cuci aja deh gitu kan. Kadang-kadang kan business owner kita harus like, oh man, especially this year inflations, like we feel it. We feel it in New York gitu, dengan minimum wage. Bilang apa kalau di sini UMR ya. Kalau UMR di Indonesia kan monthly. Our UMR is hourly, bro. $16 an hour. 1 hour. So if I have my dishwasher, right, working, coba gue mau beli ini deh, biar buat decrease itu nggak bayar white linen ya kan cost. Gue beli ini. Tapi I have to pay extra for my porter, right? Tadinya dia kerjanya 8 jam satu hari because I add his assignment. Ya nggak jauh beda gitu loh, istilahnya lebih baik bayar white linen express.
My questions is, how do you make money?
We don't.
We're doing it for fun.
We don't. Like people think like we're in America, we have so much money. I'm like, no, money doesn't grow in the tree.
Oh my god.
No, restaurant margin restaurant margin in America is small. It's small. Like, unless you're John George, you're like Daniel, or like all this like successful that has like a lot of people entrusted you.
How small? How small margin? Ini buat business owner yang dengerin. Kalau misalnya di Indonesia, di Jakarta at least, gue nggak tahu di kota lain, tapi di Jakarta at least, for equivalent to Sobre Masa lah. Kita bilangnya di sini kayak
small business,
tapi mungkin lifestyle restoran.
Right.
Itu 8 to 15% net margin. Itu sehat lah. Sehat lah. The owner masih worth it lah untuk tempat itu dibuka.
Owner nggak yang kayak gimana ya bayar gaji karyawan.
Yes. So
similar,
in New York,
8-10%. That's a healthy one.
Itu
that's a healthy one.
Ya, berarti gila. Pantasnya makanan mahal semua di sana ya.
Slice pizza aja udah nggak. When I was in college, maybe like 50 cents, $1.
Yeah.
There is still, I don't deny, like if people like, you don't find New York sliced pizza for $1 anymore. I mean, I've seen a couple, but is it healthy? Is it clean? Like what kind of ingredients? You also don't really want to jeopardize.
No.
As a tourist, I'm like, just get $1 and tomorrow you get food poison. Right? Udah enggak gitu, karena memang tiap tahun minimum wage increase, bayar labornya udah mahal, living expenses juga udah mahal, gitu kan. It depends where you live. Kalau di Manhattan udah pasti, ya kan. Kalau where else you want to find like the cheapest place, the cheapest rent right now. Even I'm gonna take an example of I have one employee, my cook, live in Queens. I asked him, his name is Victor. I'm like, hey Victor, how much do you pay for a room? $800 a month. Just for a room, for a tiny room.
A room, yeah?
A room, not the whole apartment.
Yeah.
Just a room. And he doesn't even make $800 a week, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So basically, he works for 2 weeks just to cover his rent. And he lived the rest of 2 weeks for himself. Then maybe he sends to his family. It's tough, man.
It's tough.
Yeah, that's a restaurant. That's a restaurant world. I mean, I believe like big restaurant, even like in Manhattan, the biggest expenses is labor. Yeah,
udah
labor.
Pasti. Ya di sini juga udah mulai menyamai sih, tergantung lokasi, tapi di sini juga.
So that's why you want to make sure that you train your employees really well. So you make that worth. Tapi bukan berarti lo pecut employee lo abuse gitu, enggak. Tapi gimana sih caranya supaya dengan yang labor yang lo bayar ini, lo bisa bikin employee itu tuh untuk help your restaurant itu.
So the biggest cost
profitable?
Itu pasti labor ya di sana.
Always.
Ya? Iya, kalau di luar. Kalau di sini masih rent sih. Biarpun udah mulai ngejar, tapi masih rent.
Rent labor is always like the two primary.
Iya.
Primary expenses.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Kalau buka restoran di luar negeri karena harga labornya mahal banget, jadi the owners most of the time work in charge.
Just like me. Yeah.
Restoran.
Yeah.
Most of the time. Kalau di sini masih banyak restoran owner yang
bisa bayar orang.
Contoh, gue nggak nge-shift di Bamihan. Gitu loh, gue nggak nge-shift di Bamihan. Ya gue datang beberapa kali seminggu for meeting and to monitor and control. Tapi I can afford to do that gitu. Tapi kebanyakan kalau di luar negeri yang udah more developed countries, the owner have to be in charge and work. Iya gak sih?
I'm gonna underline the have to. You don't have to.
Iya, tapi financially,
if you're financially already okay. Kalau misalkan kita lihat, we are now capable to hire general manager, executive chef, or chef de cuisine. When we already get there, the number, we can.
Oke.
Yeah.
Tapi kan banyak juga yang emang restorannya udah full aja, emang udah capability segitu, right?
Banyak kok. Like I know a lot of, for example, my friend Ochi. Hi Kak Ochi. Who on Wayan and Made. She has a full team.
Okay.
She has a full team. She has general manager, and then her and her husband, Chef Cedric, happen also like the Von Kitchen right here in Liberia. Yes. They open another restaurant called Made, just right next door.
Okay.
They have a full team.
Okay.
They have a full team, and they are capable to sometimes step out the restaurant to do. Sometimes they have a pop up in the Aspen, Colorado. Yeah. Sometimes they have. But sometimes I see them also. I see Cedric's on the line, just to make balance.
Yeah.
Really make balance because
even the big group itu kan, it's a George group, man. Right? Phone kitchen, related.
Oh, relate. I don't know. I can't say, but
enggak, gue cuma dari kacamata namanya Vong, right? Jangan Vong Kitchen gitu.
Tapi kalau yang Wayan sama Made itu it's their own. It's already their own.
Maksud gue kayak apakah at the end of the day evolve-nya tuh kayak di Jepang gitu. Di Jepang restorannya kecil.
Yeah.
Staffnya, ownernya, husband and wife, open for 40 years, kayak udah.
Right.
Gitu loh, yang kayak soalnya apa-apa cost kan naik terus kan. Sometimes nggak bisa ngejar lagi nih cost of inflation dari staff sama cost of goods, bahan-bahan makanan, minuman, sama rent, sama harga di price-nya kan lu nggak bisa simply kali 2 gitu kan.
Yeah.
Kalau di sini kayak at one point, sekarang coklat lagi mahal, terus kali naik kayak oke. Kali 3.
Yeah. Well, there was a moment. My partner Zach was not always a full time in the kitchen, but now he is.
Yeah.
Because of that.
Yeah,
because
balance.
cost of labors went up. Tax went up to tax. Yeah, don't forget about tax. Welcome in America.
Berapa persen ya?
Apa tuh?
Kalau di US itu ada tax gak sih di bill bawahnya tax gak? Kalau di sini kan di Jakarta, bill total makanan lu 100.000, terus ada tambah 10% tax.
Ada dong.
Ada juga di sana. Berapa persen?
Almost 9%.
9%.
Almost.
Okay.
It's like 8.875.
Okay. Terus belum
like
lagi tip.
Gratuity.
Oke, kita masuk ke soal tip nih. Jadi guys, kalau belum tahu di US itu ada budaya tipping, right?
Correct.
Di abis kalian bill makan, billnya keluar, minta bonnya, itu ada tulisan tipping, terus berapa itu guestnya kasih sendiri.
Yeah.
Kalau di Jakarta, at least service biasa dibilang.
Oh ya, service fee.
Service fee. Tapi udah pakem kalau di Jakarta, kalau yang restoran fancy itu rata-rata 11%, kalau yang nggak terlalu fancy casual 5-7%. Dan itu biasanya ada service point to distribute the service to the staff, not the owners, atau bagi rata. Dan biasanya the business ngambil 30% dari total service-nya untuk loss and breakage.
Oh really?
Yes.
They can do that here?
Yes.
We can't. That's against the law. Gratuity belongs 100% to the service employees.
Nah, tip itu kalau di US, kalau nggak salah budayanya itu 20% dari total bill. Bener gak?
Minimum 20%.
Minimum. Oke. Tapi kan itu unwritten law kan?
Unwritten law.
Iya.
Ya,
nggak ada actually hukum yang bilang.
Ya, nggak ada, dia kayak di New York.
What happen kalau misalnya gue makan di Sobre Masa bertiga misalnya sama teman-teman gue. How much will I bill? Kayak we have margarita juga. Misalnya gue lagi splurge tuh.
160, 180 for the whole 3 of you. Like 100. It depends like how much you drink.
Yeah, okay.
Let's say you have like 2 margaritas each, the 3 of you.
Okay.
Times 3 and full. Kalau you mau drink more like 2, probably could be like more than $200.
$200, misalnya bill gue $200. Jadi gue harus kasih tipnya minimum $40.
Yep.
Jadi 200. Mahal.
Don't forget the tax, bro. Don't forget the tax.
$250, $60. Naiknya gitu.
Yeah. Yeah, 9% from the 200.
What happen kalau misalnya kita nggak kenal, terus habis itu gue cuma kasih $5 tip karena gue orang Asia yang nggak tahu apa-apa.
Oh iya, tourist ya. Oke, gue nggak tahu gitu kan. Yeah, we will chase you down. We will tell you, I'm like, hey man, like what's going on? You know, is there something wrong with the service, or you just simply cheap, or you're simply ignorant, or you're simply a shithead? You know what I mean? Like, what's up? What's going on?
Oke, jadi itu udah pasti lah minimum 20%.
Some restaurant even kan karena sekarang kan udah pakai tablet handheld, right?
Yes.
And you can just like pay, tap pay and everything like that. Some restaurant they already have default 22%.
Oke, default setting.
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
Default. Yeah.
Itu buat tamunya. Lu dari backgroundnya server, berarti basically lu pro tipping dong.
Yes and no.
Oke.
Because I have my reason. For example, if you feel as a guest, as a guest, sebagai tamu, if you feel that the service and the food does not meet your expectations, there's nothing that we can pursue.
Okay, does it happen in your restaurant?
It happened.
Oh, menurut
sometimes even happens like you know, American people.
Ya, menurut gua nggak worth segitu sih. Gitu.
American people. We're talking about American people. Sometimes they even make an excuse when it does not apply in my religion. Some people make that excuse. If they refuse to tip you, we cannot ask them and they're like you okay, lu nggak boleh pergi ya, kita kunciin pintunya apa segala macam. You can't.
Tapi kan you will.
It's a courtesy.
The staff will make sure that I feel bad about it, right?
Well, I'm just speaking based on my personal experience because it happened a lot and time. It doesn't happen every day, but it happened in multiple different occasions and different circumstances. Yeah. Right? For example, this guy came like maybe I encountered with him like maybe 3 times, sat down at the restaurant, and he loves drinking mezcal. Yeah, he's not Mexican. He's American. Loves drinking mezcal. Actually, I may correct it. I don't know if he's American because he has an accent. Okay. Right? There was a time he tipped even lower than 10%, right? Lower than 10%. And my bartender informed me just like, hey, yo man, like what's up? I'm like, okay. He said everything's good, like this is his 3rd visit, but he only tipped me like $7. Like what the fuck, right? So we normally don't let our staff to to like chase, confront because like confrontations, we're not trying to do that. So I'm gonna step in, just like
management level lah yang boleh ngomong gitu.
We always do that. And sometimes people that's just how much I want to give. Or you can't even, if he said that's how much money I have. Yeah. What are you gonna say, right?
Nothing. Tapi di guestnya, the staff like jackass apa whatever.
Oh yeah, of course. They'll just like.
And during my next visit, during my next visit, danger.
No, not necessarily. I mean, this is just something. This is how I tell my staff. Kalau ada satu orang yang nggak tip, what does it make it different? You don't know if this person is gonna come back, right? You're not gonna see this guy. The most important things is the regulars. Yeah. The most important thing that we take care of the regulars. If this guy, we don't have 100 of this guy every day. Yeah. $7 is not gonna do anything. Okay. To your paycheck. That's for facts. Yeah. Right? It's just a matter how you step in as a management, how you encourage them, how you can putting band-aid lah ya. Yeah. Putting band-aid.
That's what we do. Putting out fire, putting out band-aid.
Yeah, gitu. Jangan yang ini lain kali kalau dia datang jangan di-serve ya gitu kan. It's like enggak boleh gitu juga gitu kan. Jadi yang this type of person, it's not like 100 times of this person that we serve every day. Jadi the way just we mentor our staff not to have that type of mentality.
Yeah, it happened to me. Itu di Fisherman Wharf San Francisco waktu itu gara-gara gua ikut tour, just very Chinese Indonesian family tour lah, ke tourist trap, terus makan Chinese food, terus gue bilang gue pengen banget makan course meal sekali-sekali di US, terus makan di Caribbean French seafood restoran, terus makan, terus habis itu tip kan, terus bill kita tuh rada mahal sih, bill kita about $300, kita makan berlima, mahal buat kita ya, Indonesia.
Murah itu 5 orang.
Yeah, exactly. Terus tapi the food is good, service was great. Abis itu ada tip kan, terus gue ingat dari film-film series-series yang gue nonton 20%. Gue bilang ke bokap gue, "Pak, make sure itu 20% loh, Pak." Terus dia kayak, mahal banget Ray, masa tipe gitu. Akhirnya enggak lah, cuma $10 lah gitu segala macam. Akhirnya gue sampai ngomong, terus dia ngomong ke gue sih kayak what's wrong with the service. Gue bilang kayak sorry nih, ini kan bokap gue nggak ngerti ya kan budayanya, kita turis. Jadi ini aja dulu bayarnya. Gue inget gue kasih duit ke dia. Gitu. Habis itu gue bilang kayak nanti I will give you the rest. Soalnya ini bokap gue nggak tahu dan gue nggak mungkin ngomong ke bokap gue lah, capek lah gitu kan. Ya udah akhirnya that's what I did gitu. Dia bilang okay, we understand, thank you gitu.
Guys, RayJansonRadio Podcast juga lagi kolaborasi dengan SPM Market, supplier sembako serba ada yang cocok untuk partner bisnis FnB kalian. Dengan mereka yang sudah terbukti bisa diandalkan, pengalaman lebih dari 40 tahun dan sudah bisa mensupport lebih dari 200 outlet restoran. SPM Market adalah
pilihan yang benar-benar tepat untuk jadi sahabat terbaik dalam menjalankan bisnis F&B Anda. Barang yang mereka sediakan itu super lengkap, mulai dari berbagai macam bumbu, rempah, sampai minyak goreng. Dan pengiriman yang cepat SPM memberikan kenyamanan maksimal bagi bisnis kalian. Jadi nggak perlu khawatir, serahkan kebutuhan restoran Anda ke SPM Market. Untuk info lebih lanjut bisa kontak mereka di Instagram di @spm.market, juga bisa langsung WhatsApp mereka di nomornya nih di sini dan nanti akan gua taruh di kolom deskripsi. Oke, kontak SPM Market sekarang. Back to the show. Oke, terus konnya apa lu? Kan tadi pro and con.
Cons kemana nih? Tipping ya. Consnya kadang-kadang lebih ke staff ya, lebih ke employees misalkan. Karena tipping ini front of the house team, kalau di Amerika itu mereka punya ekspektasi gitu loh. Jadi ekspektasinya goal gue tuh satu shift. Kita bilangnya one shift. Kalau you work one shift, sekitar 6 to 8 hours normally. Yeah, it's not long. You know, not long. The longest maybe you work double, maybe like 10, 12 hours. In fine dining, no such thing gitu loh. Kalau yang casual kayak Sobre Masa ya, the longest hour you working maybe 8, 9. You know what I mean? But mostly like about 7.5. That's like already long, right? Easy.
Terus?
Ya itu mereka yang istilahnya, hari ini nggak terlalu ini nih gitu. Jadi kayak discourage. The discouragement or a little bit, you know, a little bit that, But at Sobre Masa, I'm very grateful and I'm thankful that our staff they're gracious. They understand. Like we have a solid, small but mighty team. Gua aja yang selalu yang step in dengan yang if you want to aim at big bucks, big checks, think about you as a salesperson. Right? You as a salesperson. Lu harus jual. Kalau lu mau bigger check average, you have to sell our products. Karena kan kita juga kan mezcal bar. Kita like a agave spirits cocktail bar, right? We have all this like beautiful bottles up on the shelf.
Ya jual tuh gitu.
Iya, jual ini dong. Kenapa you bilang margarita, just gonna take the like the cheap stuff, you know what I mean? If you want to aim for like a $30 margarita, then sell a better tequila. The bigger check you get, the bigger is your tip.
Pertanyaan lanjutan, apakah tip itu buat personal, buat gua doang, gua sebagai server di meja itu, atau dikumpulin dibagi rata?
Mostly pulling, dibagi rata. But based on designated role. Jadi kalau kita ada bartender, server, barback, runner, or busser, karena kan different role. Yang selalu dapat lebih pasti bartender sama server, karena kan dia kan.
Jadi ada persentasinya lagi.
Points or percentages. That's what we say. Yeah.
Kitchen? No.
Kitchen always get hourly or salary.
Nah, tapi salary server hourly sama salary kitchen lebih gede beda, kitchen.
Salary by hour ya.
Iya, by hour.
Karena kan kalau service, kalau for the house kan dia sekarang right now 2024 is $10.65 an hour plus the tips. Jadi tips itu harus make up, pokoknya minimum wage itu kayak jadi foundation aja gitu, jadi guideline-nya. Jadi
yang penting totalnya jadi
kalau di breakdown hour harus $16 an hour itu.
Berarti
ya
sama
kitchen
seperti,
pun kayak porter ya.
Sama seperti di sini sih, kita UMR sekian, ada dari uang makan, uang transport sama service itu. Jadi,
uang makan, uang transport dikasih, bro.
Iya.
Oh ya?
Atau enggak?
Enak ya, gue mau dong kerja di
No, you don't want to work. Lu udah ngerasain di Michelin Star di US? No.
Gue gak pernah loh kerja di Indonesia.
You don't need
Never.
to.
Well, you know, it's like I've asked so many people. No, because like I want to see the difference, right? Karena gimana sih differentnya tuh apa? Karena buat gue tuh hospitality is colors. I think Budi mentioned this, you know, because Will Gadara, you know, I mean, we all. It's like the godfather of like
service.
You know, service, right? Service is black and white. Kalau lu buka restoran di Indonesia, mau di Ethiopia ke, mau di Papua ke, service is black and white.
Di sini tuh ada budayanya yang gue sebenarnya nggak suka.
Apa itu?
Tamu adalah raja.
Oh yeah, no.
Do you remember that?
Not anymore, man.
Iya.
Not anymore. Customers is not always right.
Tapi
we don't believe that.
Itu customer is king itu yang kalau di sini kayak tamu tuh kadang-kadang memposisikan dirinya secara nggak sengaja juga nggak langsung kayak di atas dari si server ini karena kan pelayan kan ya lu layanin gua lah.
But in English, server and servant.
Yes.
Two different things.
Ya kan. Terus orang kayak Budi, terus habis itu server-server yang keren-keren yang pernah ngobrol sama gue, mereka bilang adalah ya tugas lu sebagai server, sebagai dining room staff adalah memposisikan diri lu sama atau bahkan ya lu main ke tempat gua, jadi gua yang ngejamu lu gitu kan. Tapi itu yang membedakan sih, karena kalau gue pengalaman gue yang secara kerja di luar negeri atau jadi tamu di luar negeri, itu server-servernya, pelayan-pelayannya itu bisa memposisikan dirinya itu sejajar dengan tamu posisinya, jadi kayak lebih casual atau nggak lu di bawah kayak Pak nunduk mau apa
oh,
gitu.
Saya layani.
Nah itu yang beda banget di sini gitu, dan kayak to reach that confidence level itu kan perlu training and experience, right? Nah ininya belum begitu banyak menurut gua di Indonesia.
Ini podcast social media kan?
Yes.
Nggak boleh ya? To Indonesian people, please, like just treat people like human being for sure.
Nah makanya itunya yang rada tricky kalau di sini. Bedanya itulah.
Well, I'm gonna give you like different scenario. If you serve Joe Biden. President Joe Biden come to your restaurant. Of course, your conduct,
exactly,
your attitude, right? Different dong. Gua serve lu RayJansonRadio and President Biden.
Exactly.
Tapi kan memang orang Amerika kan mereka politicians apa segala macam. I'm not saying like some entitled. We encounter a bunch of entitled people, celebrity, public figure. It really depends, but it's just in America we don't really, if your job is to provide service and make a memorable experience, right, from start to finish. Tapi kalau istilahnya maksudnya yang sudah syushu gitu kan, like because in again back to Michelin, like we are trained, like the guests come in here to enjoy. They're not here to be your friends. They're here to enjoy the whole entire experience. Like an orchestra, right? Makanya di Michelin yang membedakan Michelin dengan casual yaitu kayak punk rock, right? And classical orchestra. Lebih elegant, lebih poised. The environment, it's like more like now tenang. Tapi dengan modern fine dining yang udah nggak ada tablecloth apa di menu, I think that's the very first 3 Michelin fine dining that I've worked that Chef Corley removed that table linen. He wanted us to service-nya lebih relax, lebih friendly, nggak pretentious, yang good evening sir, madam, like welcome this. It's just like really boring kan, karena kadang-kadang juga guest ini kan mereka nggak mau di-treat seperti itu, gitu kan. Jadi kalau yang sampai kayak budaya-budaya gitu sebenarnya nggak penting sih, nggak penting. Kalau untuk makan tuh requirement, pokoknya kamu harus serve saya dengan like I pay you, I mean style. Iya itu ada banget kalau di Jakarta, ada banget. Di Indonesia ada so sekali. Dan kayak kalau lu, especially kalau lu expat, lu orang luar negeri itu langsung di assume kayak kastanya lebih tinggi dari gua. Beneran? Belum tahu aja yang kayak Brad Pitt ada yang ngambil sampah ya di New York tuh banyak banget. Iya makanya gitu, karena exposure-nya masih dikit lah, selalu dilihat expat tuh superior. Gitu. Ya mungkin lebih ke inilah, maksudnya sebagai this is also the role of like the involvement of owners, management in leadership. You have to train your employees to be proud. Betul. To be proud of what you do. Exactly. Sekarang itu sudah mulai berubah karena that's great. For the past, I think mulai dari sebelum pandemi sampai sekarang itu jumlah owner, entah itu chef owner atau manager owner atau apapun yang kerja
dan jadi penanggung jawab operation restorannya itu makin banyak. Sebelum itu mayoritas restoran di Jakarta itu dikenal kalau misalnya ada restoran buka, Sobre Masa buka Jakarta, yang langsung ditanya adalah ini siapa yang buka, ownernya siapa.
Oh, I see.
Gitu.
I see.
Dan biasanya si chef atau si manajer ini hanya bekerja doang. Nah, tapi sekarang jumlah chef owner, jumlah manajer owner itu makin lama makin banyak. Nah, mungkin itu baru bisa.
Yeah.
Baru bisa.
I just want to highlight something, the importance of training.
Yeah.
Training and pre-shift. Kalau di restoran di Amerika ini kita ada pre-shift. Pre-shift itu kayak when I was like at August, I witnessed to, like Budi like leading the pre-shift.
Yeah.
That
Meeting.
is the moment. Meeting. Yeah. That is your moment to discuss many things. Aside specials,
Reservasi.
reservation, guest relations, and this like that. At Sobre Masa, every Saturday, okay, it just like me, in my management style for my whole career, over the past experience, my management at other restaurants too. I usually take 1 day a week to just not talking about the food. Okay. Well, we always talk about food first. And I always close with, at Sobre Masa, we call it like Saturday happiness.
Saturday happiness at Sobre Masa.
Yeah,
it's like a free flow margarita promotion for the guests.
Saturday happiness itu biasanya gue tanya. Jadi gue tanya selalu satu orang nih ya, semua satu. Jadi semua harus ngomong gitu kan, like taking turns.
Okay.
What is your happiness moment this week? It could be with your guests, could be with your friend, could be with yourself. Because I do believe work-life balance. Karena kan kita, apalagi di United States, kita tuh it's like capitalist country, right? Kerja. Terus kan kadang-kadang apa kalau orang bilang di sini jangan lupa bahagia. Jangan lupa bahagia. Gue tanya sama dia, what is your Saturday happiness? Like your happiness this week. Nanti itu mereka akan cerita. Jadi gue kasih mereka tes untuk like, okay, so gue ketemu si regular ini nih, kita namanya misalkan Mr. Paul, gitu kan. Si Mr. Paul udah lama gak kesini. Terus gue tanya nih, Mr. Paul kemana aja gitu kan. Oh, Mr. Paul, kita ada menu baru nih. What do you think? So I want my staff to be creative. I want my staff to.
Dan itu train apanya dari si staff? What you hope to build dari It's Saturday Happiness itu?
Confidence.
Cerita,
confidence and proud of what they do.
Yeah.
Karena dari sekian experience gue kan kayak kita tuh kayak like you say, I'm just a server, I'm just a bartender, I'm just a food runner,
I'm just a cook,
gitu kan, I'm just a cook and this and that. So kalau nggak ada purpose kerja di restoran, so what the fuck are you doing? Like why are you here? Kalau orang bilang, of course paying bills, tapi kalau nggak di train inside here, the mentality here, it's just a routine. You don't want to fall into a routine. Mau ngapain hidup? You get up in the morning and you just like, oh my God, I gotta go to work again. Like it's just like you build the motivations, confidence, excitement. Gue pernah bilang, gue punya anak asuh satu di restoran. Sekarang dia udah, I'm very proud of him. Very, very proud of him. He did work at Levin Madison Park one time. He told me what inspired him. What I said is, you're just not a server. You're encyclopedia for your guests.
Yes.
Your guests, okay, you serve. Tell me about this chile.
Yes.
What is that? You can tell so many stories about this chile. You know about geography. Your guests will be so fascinated and amazed if you can tell them so many stories for one chile. Tell me about this eggplant. Oh, eggplant season. There's so many eggplants in the world. There's a Japanese eggplant. There is this Asian eggplant, I'm sure people come to the restaurant for many reasons. Restaurant is the place for people to meet up. Karena di New York ini kan restaurant it becomes a lifestyle.
Yes.
Yeah, kan? People come to the restaurant for so many reasons. For dating, sometime break up. So meeting, business, birthday, all kinds of occasion, or just like in New York, it's just the lifestyle to eat out and mingle, to hang out. I'm sure that di Jakarta juga gitu kan, it's urban living. But if you just like an order taker, I forbid my server just to be, or bartender to be, even my busser. Right, yang busser kan ada biasa role-nya cuma ini. Nah, even you, just a busser. Kalau guest tanya sama kamu, just don't be quiet. Just don't be quiet. Jangan kayak mental slavery gitu. Cuman yang.
It's very important sih. Take notes tuh guys. Confidence. Tapi confidence bisa dibuild ya training sama ya knowledge, belajar.
Exactly.
You learn about this chili. What is this chili?
So
ini banyak banget.
So this is some of the chile that we use at Sobre Masa.
Manzano.
So Manzano, Morita, chile de onza, Pasilla mihe. So jadi kalau Mexico itu kan have more than 100 varieties of chile. Kalau hubungannya sama Indonesia ya buat sambal kan. Kita buat sambal kan. Meksiko juga gitu. Salsa sambal is the same thing. Tapi di sana itu lebih ke cabai kering kan ya. Tapi yang kayak globally kayak jalapenos, ancho,
serrano.
Habanero, serrano is probably the more familiar names in the world. Tapi seperti ini chile de onza, pasilla mihe, this is the closest from Oaxaca, from native Oaxaca. And then the Manzano, it's more like a South America. And then the Morita lebih to smoky.
How do you learn about this? Lu cari tahu sendiri di luar your...
Lately from Zach.
Okay, your partner, your chef partner.
My chef partner, lately from Zach, from our menu. That's why the importance of doing pre-shift kan. Kalau kita ada salsa baru, si Zach, he always present. It's more important. Like whoever, like chef de cuisine, sous chef, and things like that. So we always discuss about the food, right? Tapi sebelum gue pernah kerja di restoran namanya Adalah. Itu yang punya chef Enrico Olvera, claim chef who owns Pujol di Mexico City. He's on chef table. I think it's the very first one, maybe season 1. At that time, he opened with Daniela Soto Ines. Jadi si Chef Daniel ini kan pernah menang Best Female Chef one time in Best 50 ya. Jadi my very first encounter of Mexican cuisine is actually from that restaurant. Terus ketemu sama Zach, ya gue lebih belajar lagi, lebih belajar banyak gitu.
Sebelum kita masuk ke Q&A, dari tadi you haven't tell everybody about Sobre Masa.
Don't
forget keseruan ngobrol. So tell everyone, Sobre Masa.
Sobre Masa. Jadi Sobre Masa itu yang founded itu sebenarnya Zach. His name is Zach Wangeman. The chef owner. Shout out Zach.
Semoga bisa kenalan nanti.
Sama istrinya, Diana. Nah, Diana ini adalah dia itu native-nya indigenous people of Oaxaca. Ya dia. Tapi Zach itu kalau you lihat dia kalau orang Meksiko bilang orang putih itu gringo, ya kan? Matanya biru, pokoknya bule banget deh, gitu kan, bule banget. Jadi dia orang tuanya, papanya dari Salt Lake City, Utah, pindah ke Oaxaca ketemu sama mamahnya. Ya dia lahir di situ. Zach and I sebenarnya pernah dia itu backgroundnya pastry sebenarnya. Sebenarnya pastry. He went to Culinary Institute di CIA. CIA. Dan kita pernah kerja di chef yang sama di Restoran Di Amerika, but he was in pastry. He moved to Per Se. He also worked for Per Se. He works for the Celar de Roca in Spain, and I forgot he also worked one more restaurant in Spain too. It's pretty famous, but I forgot his name. What a CV. I mean, he has a pretty solid pastry background. Pastry background. Jadi mulainya dia itu gak bisa cari tortilla yang enak. Kalau orang Meksiko kan it's like tortilla is the staple. Kalau kita kan nasi, Meksiko tortillas, right? Yang buat bikin tacos. Jadi dia kayak hosting teman-temannya di rumah gitu kan. Akhirnya terus dia bikin tortilla sendiri. Singkat cerita mulainya dari situ. Terus COVID time, he did a bunch of pop-ups in Williamsburg. It's a hip. Kalau Williamsburg, kalau kayak di sini kayak apa ya? Kayak Jakselnya Brooklyn lah gitu kan, yang anak-anak muda pada hangout di situ. Dia istrinya. Terus dia panggil istrinya, si Diana sebenarnya belum involved nih. Terus I really admire her because she's actually a doctor. Yeah, Diana is our business partner juga. She's the co-founder. Dia sebenarnya dokter ini, kayak dokter buat perempuan yang hamil itu apa? Kalau bilangnya di sini. Iya,
maternity.
Gynecologist.
She's
gynecologist. Terus ada kita satu lagi partner namanya Jesus Perea. Nah, Jesus and I, we used to work for the same chef Enrico Olvera. Kalau you familiar with Cosme has been sitting in the top 50 best restaurant for quite a few times. Itu kita partner juga. Jadi kita bagi-bagi tugas. Jesus and Diana taking care of the tortilla factory. Zach and I were taking care of the restaurant. Yeah, we opened 2021
So
October.
the food?
More like contemporary, modern Mexican. Karena kan Zach and Jesus, they both train like in fine dining. Both is actually pastry chef. So if you search, like sometime you find like Cosme with the corn meringue husk, that's Jesus's recipe. Yeah, Jesus worked pretty close with Chef Enrico Olvera.
Yeah, sounds fun.
It's really fun. And then, I think we just want to, serving a good food, humble food, get together. But we take pride of our tortillas. I can say our tortillas like the best in New York City because we only work with heirloom corn.
Masanya itu ya.
Ya, jadi kita nixtamal sendiri di situ, kita bikin masanya, terus kita press tortillanya di situ. Terus jadi Sobre Masa offering 2 services, restaurant and wholesale.
Oh, that's a good way to make money.
Yeah, and we're building our tortilla factory.
Kayak kalau Mexican food tuh di Jakarta at least orang tuh masih unfamiliar lah, apalagi yang this overused word otentik gitu kan. Tapi pengetahuannya masih jauh banget lah dibanding makanan-makanan yang lain kayak makanan Jepang, Chinese food, Italian.
Ya, lebih global. Mungkin juga karena jauh.
Tapi I imagine kayaknya kalau di US tuh equivalent tuh kalau lu buka Chinese food gak sih di Indonesia karena bahannya lengkap.
Iya,
gitu,
for distance karena kan neighbor ya. Mexican Chinese food ya 11-12 lah. Lebih maksudnya the American people ears is like familiar. Seperti tacos, burrito, ya kan. But Mexican food,
it's
much more than that. It's like the same thing. Like if you like Thailand, Thai food, just pad Thai. Gitu kan. It's much more than that. Much more.
Hey guys, kalau kalian enjoy the podcast so far, thank you very much. Dan jangan lupa subscribe di Janson Radio Podcast. Back to the show. Guys, kalau yang lagi dengerin kita di United States, adalah beberapa orang pastinya kalau lihat datanya suka ada. Stop by Sobre Masa. Say hi to Rika. Yes. Tequila and mezcal lagi gila banget for the past 2 years.
Masa?
Di Jakarta.
Di Jakarta?
Yes. Ada
gue
belum
pernah lihat sih. Gue cuma nemu satu, Montelobos.
That's what I use juga.
Montelobos. Not too famous in New York. We have, but not too famous.
Ada beberapa bahkan tequila bar and mezcal bar di sini.
Oh, I gotta visit.
Di Jakarta, I don't know, gua nggak terlalu tahu sih.
Mungkin yang kayak si Vida gitu ya, yang kayak si green bottles, Vida.
Azul. Oh my god.
Klase Azul.
Lu di sana juga itu di US udah jadi symbol of celebration juga, other than champagne sekarang orang minum Azul.
But
di US gitu juga?
Yeah, yes and no. I think Casamigos is more famous than Clase Azul, and maybe what else? Espolon. Now we have like Herradura. It's more like commercial, right? Casamigos. It's because Casamigos, like people, here's why it's important branding. Because Casamigo people understand it belongs to George Clooney. Because of George Clooney, right? And then there's another tequila by Kendall Jenner, right? I think it's 818 something like that.
Patron juga langsung associate with party apa gitu.
Something like that. But these are fast industrial. Like I mean, disclaimer, because I don't really want to say they're not good tequila, but there's many other good tequila.
Betul. Just like anything.
Just
gitu
like
kan.
anything.
Terkenal bukan berarti yang paling enak.
Yeah, and Sobre Masa, we're also an agave. Like we don't label the restaurant as tequila mezcal bar. It's because both are like established in Mexico. We call it the agave.
Yeah.
It's an agave spirits.
Yeah.
It is now much more demanding. Like it's really demand better than vodka.
Yeah.
It's much more like vodka and gin.
Di sini jarang sih, udah jarang banget vodka.
Yeah.
Gin sempat nih sebelum tequila everybody gin, ada yang buka gin bar and everything. Sekarang lagi tequila.
Oh ya?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even gue baru tahu tequila tuh bisa ada grade-nya.
Oh yeah.
Biasanya for years tequila di Indonesia either Patron atau enggak Jose Cuervo yang biasa jadi house pouring gitu, not the premium one gitu kan. Terus ada tamu langganan kita banget di Bura-Bura, my best customer gitu kan. Terus kayak bro di sini kok tequilanya dikit banget sih selectionnya. Oh iya karena pertama kita Japanese bar, terus actually
like duh.
Pengetahuan kita tequila itu kayak sedikit, gua nggak tahu harus ngambil yang mana. Orang minum azul, tapi waktu gua minum kok biasa aja. Dan biasa azul tuh biasanya yang buka tempat party, kita cocktail bar, nggak make sense aja gitu kan. Terus habis itu tequila yang ada selalu dibeli semua sama dia, dibeli botol terus di keep karena dia suka sendiri ke Bura-Bura buat ngobrol-ngobrol aja gitu.
Oh, I see.
Terus dia bilang
what's the tequila?
Kita kalau nggak Código 1800.
Oh, 1800. Okay.
1800.
Okay,
ya kan?
Ya
itu doang. Iya, apa biasa aja. Iya.
I think
another famous brand tapi
I mean 1800
brand.
it's more like you put in the well. We call it like the well tequila. It's a pretty cheap one.
Oke. Di sini nggak cheap. That's the thing. Comparison alkohol di sini mahal banget. Terus dia bilang, "Oh, best tequila gue Jose Cuervo." Terus gue kayak, "Masa sih orang kaya lu?" Gitu kan, misalnya Jose Cuervo. "Oh, enggak, ini yang Jose Cuervo La Familia apa gitu kan." Terus
yang maybe special edition.
Terus dia bilang, "Ini gue ada di rumah, lu cobain ya." Terus dia suruh supirnya ngambil, oh my god, it's so good.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's so good. Enak banget.
Well,
botolnya a bit purplish gitu.
There's a lot. Let me tell you, there's a lot of tequila brands and then mezcal right now, right? Since like this agave spirit's trending for the past like 6-7 years now. We as a Sobre Masa, because especially Zach, I think he takes pride as like he's Mexican as well. We really try to work with like the artesanal. We call it the artesanal.
Yes.
Even for the mezcal, I think we have more than 100 labels. We have more mezcal than tequila.
Okay, guys, visit Sobre Masa kalau lagi di sana. Tell me what
Brooklyn.
You think. Yes. Leave a good tip. 20% minimum.
Kalau nggak dikejar bro. Nggak bohong.
Oke, Q&A time.
Okay.
Kita kemarin upload your picture social media, banyak banget pertanyaan yang hadir nih kita.
Masa sih?
Kita udah pilih beberapa.
Oh man, I'm nervous.
Yang paling menarik. Thank you guys for the questions, keep them coming. Yang paling menarik seperti biasa kita tanyakan ke guest kita. Pertama dari @visamas. As a leader, how do you handle an underperforming worker? Kapan, di mana, atau titik untuk lebih baik memecat atau ganti orang? Oke, perbandingan sama di Jakarta. Biasanya kalau Jakarta unwritten law juga. Pertama verbal warning, kedua SP1 itu biasa dipotong servis setengah.
Dipotong, oke.
Yang service tax itu, yang tip tadi. Service setengah 1 bulan misalnya.
Wow.
Jadi bulan itu nggak dapat servis atau setengah. SP2 lu bisa nggak dapat servis sama sekali selama 3 bulan, gitu. SP3 out the door. Dan tergantung perusahaan mana yang SP1 atau SP2, SP3.
Okay.
Di US?
Di US?
Ada gak?
First and foremost, in US, we cannot touch their money.
Okay.
That's the law.
You cannot touch.
You cannot, for any circumstances.
Potong
you
gaji.
cannot. No. It's illegal and against the law.
Okay.
Either they will send you to prison, or they will shut down your restaurant. It's like that's a dangerous game to play.
So how do you gimana? Itu kan yang paling efektif ya.
Ya kalau verbal, because this is how I like to operate my restaurant. I marriage restaurant smart and corporate smart. And it works.
Okay.
Karena kan kalau ikut corporate terus kayak very robotic, right? Kaku. Karena kita juga bukan corporate. Yang harus go through like human resources, like this and that. Kalau kayak misalkan you late 3 times, tardiness, we call it tardiness, kan telat terus 3 times in a month, write up documentations. We call it like the SP, right? The SP. And then if that doesn't change, then maybe I'm gonna sit down and like having like a serious, because my way to lead my team is I like to listen their reason first. It's very important to be a good listener. Yeah. Like you don't just simply conclusions, right? Because every employees you have coming from a different background. Yeah.
They have lives.
They have families. They have children. You don't know what people going through behind closed doors.
Yes.
Because some people also not very articulate like you, and just like gua punya masalah nih, So it takes time to just like picking, your employees. That's why it's very important to build relationship and building trust. It really depends on you how you lead your team. Yeah. Kalau nggak bisa, there was a moment that we let go, we fired people, but my number one that I cannot tolerate is stealing.
Yeah.
That's like no SP, nothing.
Go.
The exit door is over there. Yes. Because technically we can prosecute you. We can bisa lapor polisi because you steal my property.
Yes.
You steal the company property. We can prosecute you. We can press charge. So what do you want? Okay. You know what I mean?
So lebih ke talking and personal
like listen,
you cannot
like really
touch
listen.
Their money.
Oh yeah, no.
It's tricky.
Never touch their money.
Okay. Soalnya di sini itu udah kayak paling efektif way. You change or you out gitu kan.
There was a time when I worked for Ippudo, the Japanese system have that.
Okay.
Japanese system, but at the end it's a big lawsuit. Fuck. Yeah, you don't want that.
No.
Right? Yeah.
No. Okay, ini dibalik nih.
Okay.
Sebagai cook atau waiters, lu pernah jadi server kan? Bagaimana cara atau kasih tips supaya atasan, HR atau owner aware dengan performer kita? To be trusted for more better position. Gimana supaya nunjukin the management tahu lu kerjanya bagus? Gimana ya? Kalau gue sih gue kerja aja sih nggak ada gitu.
Kayaknya this person is longing for promotion ya, yang promotion yang tidak pernah ini ya.
Maybe. Lu pernah nego gak sih sebagai bawahan?
Oh ya dong. You have to know your values.
Okay.
Like
mulainya gimana itu?
Mulainya, 1, maintain your time management. Kalau kerja jangan telat.
Yeah.
Every owners, they want their money to be worth it.
Exactly.
Ya dong, kalau di sana kan misalkan your schedule starts at 11 a.m., just make sure you get there 10 minutes before, 15 minutes before, you do your task, just like no drama, no bullshit, just like, but you do it with sincerity. Jangan yang kayak, karena gue mau dapat promosi nih, gitu kan, just like, I do whatever I can. Because, trust me, business owners, we're not blind.
Yeah.
We know what you do. You know what you do, and then it's your integrity.
Tapi lu pernah nggak actually ngomong sama your boss or the owner of the place you're working kayak, hey, listen, gua rasa it's time to I get promotion. Pernah juga.
Yeah. It's not a crime.
Yeah.
It's not a crime, especially you're in the positions of like jangan server aja gitu kan. Karena server you mau naik apa lagi, mau jadi floor manager or maitre d'.
Yeah.
Right? In a fine dining, your degrees like from kitchen runner, server, front server, captain and sommelier, right? and then you will get your promotion eventually. You just have to keep ask. Just ask. Just don't forget to ask. There's nothing wrong. It's not a crime.
Tanya aja.
It's like, hey, it's 6 months. Kalau di corporate biasa ada probations, right? 30 days, 90 days, or you get. Usually there's like a handbook, manual. I don't know if Indonesia you have like a
90 days. Biasanya 90 days. Sebelum 90 days lu nggak dapat service. Kalau di sini lu nggak dapat tuh service.
What I can tell you guys today is if your business owner or a good leader, they will keep their. It's not a promise. You can break promise. If they're a good leader, they will see it. They will see it. Betul. And the moment that you ask, they will listen, they will notice, and they will try to like.
And they'll make sure
you get taken care.
Kalau you are an asset.
Right.
To the restaurant.
Your values. Then and the most important for you not to be afraid to speak up because you know your values. If you never receive what you deserve, get the fuck out.
Yeah, exactly.
Just get the fuck out. Because that's the only way for you to give your bosses a warning. Hey, if I don't get what I deserve, there's many other places.
Tapi mau ngomong itu lo harus punya backingan juga nih. Kalau bosnya bilang ya mau gimana lo telat seminggu 3 kali itu ya.
That's what I'm saying. Make sure you have the facts. Your facts. Right, your contacts. It's just like, hey, gue mau minta naik gaji, or like this time for my promotions. In 3 months, this is what I did. If you're in manager positions, you want to ask for a raise. In 6 months, or kita di sana pakai quarterly. Quarterly kan, quarter 1 is every 3 months. In 6 months, in a year, this is how much profit I bring for this company. Right, that's your value right there. And don't be afraid to prove your value.
Di sini tuh kebalik, Rick. Di sini kayak gua minta naik gaji, nggak di bring out kerjaannya, almost never. Gua di sini mau naik gaji karena anak gua mau sekolah nih, gitu loh. Bukan karena nih gue punya data loh, gue di sini udah ngapain aja, performa gue naik terus.
Your capability.
Di sini masih harus kayak di training untuk value yourself. Karena itu kan hubungannya ke confidence juga kan. Of
course.
Have the balls gitu kan. Kalau di sini tuh saya minta naik gaji karena anak saya mau kuliah. Saya minta naik gaji karena saya mau pindah rumah. Saya mau ya begitulah. Kalau di sini kebalik gitu.
Jangan.
That's not good
It's. I'm not saying that's not good. I mean, if you come to me just like, hey, my son requires this XYZ amount of money for college.
Ya bagus jujur, tapi harus di backing juga dengan kinerja lu juga.
Exactly.
Karena kan sometimes business owner have to diingetin juga kan.
Exactly. Because we're human beings.
Yes.
We're human beings. Sometimes we're overlooked, right? Kalau I think there's one time there's the restaurant that I manage, and just like, hey, in order for you to be able to take vacation, you need me. You need me, right? So you can take your sweet ass time to go to Europe. You go to just like, you need me. If I'm not here, you might not be able to take that vacations. If you find, go ahead. I mean, feel free. I mean, you're the boss. You have the money to pay me, to pay whoever else. But that person might not do the good job as good as I am. Because business owner dia juga ini dong, time investment kan. Dia harus retraining lagi, harus bikin trust lagi. It's the trust. Oftentimes that's what I tell my staff. Trustworthy. Your trust. Make sure you maintain trust, and you have to trust your team.
Exactly.
You have to trust them.
Good tip. Next question dari Ivan Prat. Apa sih bedanya food culture Amerika dan Indonesia? Kenapa budaya memberi tips adalah kewajiban? Udah dibahas tadi. Nah, tips itu kenapa nggak dibagi ke kitchen ya? Ada juga. Ada nggak sih restoran yang kayak bagi rata aja deh, whatever happens?
For example, sushi bar. Sushi Gomakaze.
Open kitchen.
No, it's a front service. It's guest interactions. So New York City law, there's a law, we call it 80-20. If your service interactions with the guests 80% out of time, you deserve in a tipple.
Okay, is that unwritten law atau
It's written law.
It's written law.
It's written law.
Ada written law-nya begitu.
Yes. 20%. So 100% is like time, right? The time that you spend in the restaurant. Lu kerja 8 hours.
Iya.
Nah, kalau 1 hour-nya lu side work, prepare kan biasa kan kalau lu mesti sebelum door open, you do your side work.
Yes.
Nah, the rest of 6 hours, that's your fully customer facing. That's 80% of the customer facing. Jadi kayak sushi bar, sushi restaurant, omakase, or ada restoran ramen punya orang Korea namanya, I have a brain fart, but they got 1 Michelin in West Village. Itu cooksnya pernah dapat on the table. Karena apa? Si cooksnya keluar dari counter, put the plate in front of you. Restoran kayak I remember Noma at least di Europe sekarang itu trennya yang nganterin makanannya is the cook, karena sambil cerita in detail soal the food gitu. Kalau itu berarti mereka entitled. Yes.
Gila, ribet banget sih.
Exactly. It's all about the law. It's the law.
Oke. Ryan Rivaldi 2908, Mas Ray titip tanya, gimana cara kita untuk memancing customer agar membantu word of mouth marketing? Iya, experience customer sih. Word of mouth still the best marketing tool, right?
I believe more word of mouth is the best marketing.
Se-important apa?
Very important.
Okay.
Very important to maintain the word of mouth, because kalau gue nih masih full time involved. So I'm acting as a general manager, I'm acting like a bar manager, I'm acting like everything, because I work side by side with my staff every single day. So biasa gue suka kayak ada regulars gitu kan, it's first time, like how's your night, how's the drinks, right? The food that you just had actually is the new seasons on the menu, any feedback, right? So you must take care of your guests first.
Make sure experience-nya itu supaya mereka tell.
Right.
Yes.
You make sure the moment they enter at the door, that's why we have I don't call my hostess, I call them guest relations. That's like the first defense. The moment you enter the restaurant, if your guest relation just like, hey, what's up? What can I do for you? It's like,
the energy itu yang set the tone.
Setting the tone. It's just take care of your guests.
Oke, pertanyaan terakhir dari Wuris Band 6468. Halo Bu Mariska, mau tanya bagaimana cara menghadapi customer yang memiliki sifat quote unquote Karen. Nah, nih from US, the birthplace of Karen.
Karen, huh? Yeah, we got plenty of those. We got plenty of those. My motto and what I always tell my employees, my team, I rarely label them as my employees, my team, kill it with kindness.
Kill it with kindness.
Always kill it with kindness.
Make sure Karen-nya leave the 20% tip.
No, it happened. It happened, for example, can you make my steak half well done, half medium rare?
Yep.
How the fuck are you going to do that? Right?
Yeah.
As a chef, you will but this is the one thing that I admire from Zach.
I know, order T-bone. Itu satunya pasti well done.
I mean, the only steak that we have currently on the menu is a skirt steak.
Okay, you cannot do that.
How are you going to do it?
No.
How are you going to do it? As a chef, you're a chef. If you see that order, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Right? Because chef ego is really, me as an operator from the house, I'm only the extensions of the guest requests to the chef. Right? And I also work with a chef who is really like standoffish. Like, I got nothing for you.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
But you have to remember that this is, again, service is black and white. Hospitality is color.
No.
You own a hospitality business. Like how you win your customer's heart. But of course, again, customer's not always right. But we always try to find a way to do it.
So what happened with the?
We did it. We made it happen. We made it happen.
Okay.
I mean, of course, Zach has because Zach sometimes like a pretty like a. It's not like a bitching. It's just like he has his sarcastic way. But what I admire from Zach is he's very kind. He's an angel because he thinks like mi casa su casa. That's like Mexico, right? Like my house, your house. So we're hosting a party and we want to make sure that our guests having a good time and we have to take care. I mean, that's just one important thing, you know. I know sometimes it's pain in the ass customer, but once you take care of them in the way that we try to figure it out, because we're a team, right? Because restaurant is like a team sport. If you just discuss and talk it out, it's like no. If you're familiar with, of course, I'm sure like Danny Myers, Uniscore's Hospitality. Uniscore Hospitality Group is famous with always say yes to the guests and always find a way. Yeah. Find the way first. Discuss it first. If it's impossible, maybe like, may we suggest you with having this because it's a little difficult. It's all about the way you communicate. Yeah. Mostly discard will be just okay.
Yeah, I work juga under a company yang kayak it's illegal to say no to the guest. Harus discuss. Terus kayak di restoran westernnya orang minta soto ayam lah, gitu kita harus cater to that, gitu segala macam.
I mean, in a certain degree, in a certain degree, like we had like, can you put a chicken in a quesadilla, like a chicken quesadilla? Because like orang putih kan biasanya masih ada yang istilahnya yang just do it, right? I don't eat this because in America we cater with so many people with allergies.
Yes.
Kalau di sini kan alergi apa tuh, gitu kan? Alergi apa tuh? Kalau gue sekarang alerginya sama Gen Z. Just kidding.
Iya di US banyak banget ya gluten free days, allergic.
Yeah. Di sini, when I say like restaurant, it's easy for you. But even in Department of Health, we have like 7 common allergies. Okay. Like peanuts, tree nuts, gluten, soy, all this like seafood, shellfish. Yeah, like nanti seafood dia ada breakdown lagi, ada mollusk, ada ini pusing banget kan. How you navigate all this? This is the nature of the business. If you don't like it, don't open a restaurant.
Yes.
Don't cook. If you're a chef and you want to.
Di sini jarang sih. Di sini jarang.
Jarang.
Kayak gue, from all my years cooking here, baru my last pop up last year, baru ketemu pescatarian. Baru ketemu pescatarian. Sebelumnya nggak ada tuh request.
Ya, kalau di US biasanya pescatarian itu banyaknya orang Yahudi ya.
Oke.
Yahudi. Ada juga orang Yahudi yang no seafood juga ada.
Terus kadang ada yang nggak make sense. Dulu gue juga pernah sekali rada nggak percaya. My Indonesian restaurant before pandemic, group of.
It's very interesting. I wanna hear it.
Indian people. A group of Indian people. Yang satunya reguler lah, sering makan keluarga di situ. So we're glad to. Terus dia bawa friends. Terus this guy, gue nggak percaya karena I never seen since juga this from India allergic to onions. Gua rada nggak percaya karena lu mau makan apa di negara lu kalau lu allergic, very tough loh kalau lu di India lu allergic to onions.
We call it the allium. Yeah, the allium allergy we have time to time.
Kalau misalnya lu ngomongnya jangan alergi, lu ngomongnya gue nggak doyan, oke lah, gitu
maybe
lah.
Aversion. Maybe
really
aversion.
Allergic to onions, all onions gitu segala. Gue kayak gila, nggak ada bumbu gue yang nggak pakai bawang.
Water.
Akhirnya gue bikin sayur bening, sayur sop pakai bayam, sweet corn gitu. Terus akhirnya gue bikinin dia. Untungnya dia bukan vegan,
right?
Dia masih makan telur. Dia nggak makan daging of course. Terus akhirnya gue bikin telur dadar pakai sayur dalamnya. Terus kayak gue nanya, terus abis itu dia bilang kayak your food is so-so. Gue kayak gue nggak bisa bikin yang enak lagi. Bagaimana?
Guess what? It happens too in America with people just like doing that. No cilantro, just like we experience with so many individuals because restaurant, again, you're dealing with two worlds, right? Your employees, also a human being, right? Your guests, they're human beings too. Yeah. And these people are coming from a different trauma in their lives, right? A different culture, religion, beliefs, cult, whatever you call it. Yeah. background, preferences, right? If rich people like, oh, I only drink a burgundy wine. I'm like, okay, we don't have a burgundy, but we have this, right? I mean, if we want to always fight that,
capek.
For what? That's exactly what I tell my team. That's why we have that Saturday happiness. That's why we have Saturday happiness, to sharing stories, sharing struggles, and how we handle that. Because if you overthink it, and the point and the definitions of hospitality, it's like, it's not there, because we provide service at the end of the day. People come to your restaurant for a reason. They want. I have this, again, also a lady's on Indian. I'm like, I just wish everything's so lovely. She gave us a lot of compliment at the end. She dropped that, I just wish that you don't batch your cocktail.
You don't what?
You don't batch your cocktail.
Okay.
Because she sat at the bar with her husband, and then, we saw you on YouTube, but the video like blew up. Like, we came here all the way from like somewhere, I forgot where they live, but just like, you should never. So she started lecturing me, right? But again, you gotta take it with grace. Just take it with grace. Because
batch the cocktail,
batch.
Lu prep di advance.
Yeah, prep di advance.
So what? Jadi mau semuanya itu?
Maunya jadi scratch.
Oh shit.
Scratch, because again, people who never worked in the restaurant in their lives, they will never gonna understand. So just lihat aja yang waras siapa gitu loh. It's okay. It's okay. Just kill it with kindness. Kill it with kindness. That's it.
Oh my god, my experience di bakmi gua, orang biasa ada yang suka makan bakmi diaduk sama kecap manis. Namanya bakmi yamin kalau di itu. Jadi gua nggak ada, karena bakmi gua tuh kayak Chinese Indonesian style. Sekarang udah ada, by the way guys, karena yang request banyak banget, gue nggak bisa tahan. So sekarang udah. Pada saat itu baru buka, gue masih kayak enggak, gue maunya begini aja, orang enjoy begini.
You wanna stick with your gun, huh?
Iya, terus ada ibu-ibu bilang minta kecap manis, saya biasa makan yamin. Oh nggak ada, maaf tante, nggak ada di sini, saya nggak pakai. Terus dia bedah resep gue gitu loh. Ini ada yang ayam jamurnya warnanya coklat, kamu nggak pakai kecap? Enggak, saya pakai kecap dark soy sauce.
Dark, okay.
Dari China brandnya. Ini
bukannya kecap bango ya?
Ini bukan kecap manis. Ini pasti ada kecap manis kok rasanya. Oh, pakai gula batu.
Oke.
Di sini aja kita nggak ada gula pasir, ada gula batu. Mau masuk ke kitchen, pasti ada deh di dalam diumpetin nih rahasia chef ya. Nggak ada bu, beneran nggak. Tapi ibu kalau dengerin sekarang udah ada, silakan main.
Itu karena ibu loh. Itu karena ibu ya. Nih chef, it's like chef is the most amazing people who always make the magic happen.
Okay, Rika, it's been so fun. Thank you so much buat
you,
waktunya jauh-jauh dari New York. Hope you have fun the rest of the time here.
Oh, I just want to say, kalau ada yang mau ngambil gue stash, I'm done. Except Budi. Just disclaimer, before I met Budi and Hans, I sent DM to Hans because I just like randomly kan, apa nih fine dining nih yang di lagi Jakarta gini. I was preparing because at that time I already booked my ticket flight to Jakarta, right? I'm like, I'm gonna stay there for 3 months. What the fuck am I gonna do in 3 months? Oh shit, let's find a stash, right? So I just algorithm, thankful for algorithm. So I DM and then he answered me. He answered me, so thanks Hans. So I begged him to take me to stash for a week, right? And then after, so that's when we started friends. And then from other restaurateur or like business owner in Indonesia in hospitality, alasannya cuma satu, man. We can't afford you.
Yes.
And I'm like, you don't even have to pay me because well, now the law has changed. Before you don't have to pay for stash or intern.
I never got paid once for stash all my life.
There was no such thing before, but
sekarang,
after COVID things significantly has changed. But So please, if anybody wants to take me as that,
Yes.
I just want to, again, it's just like a student exchange. Like I want to see
maybe
the
train.
restaurant culture.
Maybe train. Maybe consult lah, jangan stage.
That's why I like Budi more like, can you just like share like, no boss, come on man, I'm here to just like, but like, thankful Budi and Hans to like show me, at least I see like the scenario in Indonesia and stuff.
Well, hopefully one day bisa visit Sobre Masa. Me.
You will.
Yeah.
You will.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Yes, pleasure for me too. Okay guys, itu aja podcast kita kali ini. Thank you very much for listening and watching to our podcast today. Jangan lupa subscribe to RayJansonRadio Podcast di YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, and all other podcast platform. Juga jangan lupa main ke Sobre Masa kalau lagi di New York. Say hi to Rika. Good Mexican food and good drinks pastinya. Thank you very much for our sponsors today. Tonton, download Tonton app sekarang di Play Store dan juga di App Store. Dan untuk kebutuhan suplai rempah-rempah atau minyak goreng dan sembako untuk restoran kalian, itu kontak SPM Market. Okay, thank you very much guys. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.